As you see, I'm in my office today, which is a wonderful thing and feels very strange. I've actually been here all day today, and will be for the next couple of days. It's very rare now that I find myself in the office, but trying to find some regularity, trying to find some way to bring something regular into my life and make it feel like not like it did before, but just to have a place to come. When I see this on the video, I see that I need to clean up that little area down there. It's a little messy, but nice to see that we're together today, and we're going to do something a little different than what we've been doing the last many months. Hello, Kathy in Oklahoma. Different than we've done the last several months. We used to do this at the beginning of the pandemic a lot more, so I'd like to bring it back, and that is to do a body scan and to try to relax our bodies. In the last 2 days, I've had various conversations, including today with we had a specialist come into our staff and talk about the anxiety that people might be feeling. And hello, sis. And Chuck and Lisa, hello. That I had that conversation about how one of the ways to deal with anxiety, and of course, meditation was mentioned and breathing. But also, I started thinking about what happens to me when I'm feeling anxious. And, I feel real tight in kind of this area, and one of the ways to get rid of that is through the breathing and a lot of what we do. But I was also talking yesterday to someone who we were talking about that feeling of gratefulness when your body works. This person's going through in pain, and the idea that your body lets you know when there's something wrong, but at the same time we can I don't know if it's control our bodies, but we can get in touch with our bodies by really kind of feeling each part of it and recognizing, well, I'm a little tight here, or I'm feeling okay here, and there could be lots of ways that you approach. Hello, Irene. That you approach getting over the stress and tension that's in your body, but one of the ways is through a body scan. And so I thought that it would be appropriate for us to do this based upon the spiritual teachings we've had in the last couple of weeks about the tabernacle. That in the end, that if we go back to Truma, when the tabernacle is first brought up, build me a mishkan so that I may dwell among them. And when God's saying that God dwells inside of us, I like to think of that as our life energy. And when we get in touch with our bodies in this way of tapping into them, feeling what's happening in our body, doing a little scan of our body with our breath, that we can bring some kind of healing to our body in that way, to become aware of it and notice what's happening, and to allow ourselves just to exist through our breathing is a way to kind of allow our body to become aligned with our breath, which could lead us to a more fulfilling physical existence. So we're gonna start with just some breathing, some deeper breaths, and with each one of these moments that we'll move from the top of our heads here all the way down to our feet, and then we'll do something that incorporates all of our body, that as we go through each one, that there will be a breath that accompanies the releasing of the energy in that area. So as opposed to what we normally do, and after we're done with the scan, we'll go to our more kind of measured breathing where we're just breathing naturally. This one, we are going to be taking some deeper breaths. And I do want to mention that as we take these deeper breaths, you want this part of your body, your stomach, to be opening and not your chest. A lot of times when we get tense, we're like this, and we take it in there. Really, we want to try to take it in through our diaphragm and into our stomach. We're breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth on these. You can allow the breath to come out slower when it comes out through your mouth, but just take into consideration, by the way, just do one quick in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you notice, when the air goes in, it's cold. And then it comes through our body and it gets warmed up to 98 degrees, and then the air comes out warm. And I'd like to think that we're bringing in that which is cold, and we're warming it, and we're bringing it out in warmth. And that's what we're trying to do, is get ourselves to feel a little bit warmer about our life, about what's happening, and to embrace it, as opposed to being cold to it. So if things come in from the outside, they might be a little cold, but as they filter through our body, we can bring warmth to them as it goes back into the world. So let's get into a comfortable position. All right. So we're in this comfortable position, and now we're going to take a couple of just big, deep breaths in through our nose, out through our mouth. Are we ready? Let's do a deep breath. One more, and this time, see how your body sinks more into your chair as you breathe out. Breathe in. And one more breath. Let's just take a moment just for some regular breathing. Okay. So as we move from the top of our bodies down to our feet, we start just in the very top of our head and our scalp. And as we breathe in and breathe out, in our breath out, we just release that area of our body, relax that area of our body. Just allow that part to exist without any exertion. So here we go. Let's take a deep breath in. And allow your head to just relax, the top of your head, your scalp. And one more breath. Now let's move to our face. Think about your forehead and your eyes and your ears, your nose and cheeks and mouth. That whole section of your head is your face in the front. And as we breathe in and breathe out, just allow all of that to just sink in. Here we go. One more time, breathe in. And just relax your face. And we move to our neck. Our neck at maybe the top of our shoulders. Feel whether you have tension in that area of your body. And we're going to breathe in and then release that section of our bodies. as we move a little further down, we consider our shoulders. And let's just think about all of our arms, our shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands. We take a deep breath and just relax our arms completely. Deep breath. And just allow them to just relax from your neck and your top of your shoulders to the rest of your arms. One more breath. And just take some normal breaths, taking into consideration all of your arms. And now let's move to our chest. Feel where your heart is, where your lungs are, your pectoral muscles. Take a deep breath and relax our chests. One more. And now let's go to our upper back, where across from our chests, the back side of our heart and our lungs. We think about, oh boy, all this breathing makes me yawn. We think about that back side of our upper back, how it's tied to the front of our bodies. And as we take this deep breath, we relax that whole area of our upper back. One more breath. Now let's move to the front of our bodies once again. Think about our stomach. Does it feel relaxed to you? Does it feel stressed and full of tension? As we breathe in and out, and we pay attention to our stomachs, we pay attention to how it expands and contracts with our breath. So let's take a deep breath in. Once again. Now we move to our lower back. I carry a lot of tension there. We concentrate on our lower back to relax it and release it, at the same time keeping that connection with the front of our bodies. Breathe in. One more. Now we think about our hips. Think about the lower small of our back. We consider that area as we breathe in and breathe out, and relax that part of our bodies. down a little further into our buttocks and our nether regions. We relax that whole area as we breathe in and breathe out. We move towards our thighs, our hamstrings. We take our upper leg and we think about how that's feeling. Is it tight? Is it loose? Does it hurt? And we take a deep breath in and release our energy into and out of our upper legs. Breathe. Now let's concentrate on our knees. I like to separate our knees from our lower leg because lots of us have issues with our knees. So we do a deep breath in and then breathe out and release and relax your knees. Now let's go down to our lower leg, our shin, our calves. Do a deep breath. Let's do one more. Just allow your calves and shin just to be. And we finish with our ankles and our feet. Feel your feet as they touch on the ground where you're sitting. And let's do a deep breath and completely relax our feet and our ankles. And as we move back up, we'll do one breath for each. And we'll work our way up through each breath. First breath, our feet and ankles once again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let us move our concentration to our calves and shins, and we breathe in. As we move up a little bit further into our knees, we take a breath. Still farther up, we move to our thighs and our hamstrings, and we breathe in and relax that area of our body. We've reached our midsection and our buttocks, and we take that whole, our pelvis, and we take that all in and relax on the breath out. As we move up, we take into our consideration our hips, our waist. And we breathe in and relax. We breathe in and relax. Now we have our stomach and our lower back. Take that all as one, that lower section above your waist. And we breathe in and out and completely relax and release that section of our body. We breathe in. We move up to our chest and our upper back, and we think about the tension in that section. We take a deep breath in, and on the out breath, relax that area of our body. Breath in. As we move up to our shoulders, take a deep breath in our shoulders and our neck, top of our shoulders where our collarbone is. We take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We move up to our face and just concentrate on the different parts of your face where your eyes are, your nose, your mouth. And as we breathe in, we relax all of that section as we breathe out. In. Take a deep breath in, and when we let it out, just relax our scalp. Breathe in. And now let's just sit for a moment with our regular breath. Feel what it feels like to just breathe. Try to get in touch with the different parts of your body. Where do you feel stressed? Where do you feel fresh? As we move into our last several minutes together, on Wednesdays we ask for two feelings. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. To feel luminous is to feel like you're glowing or light or shining with knowledge, with feeling. It's something that you put out into the world. You feel luminous. And may I feel loved. It may not take a lot of explaining, but Sometimes we are loved and we don't think we are. And this could be a moment where you try to recognize where you really are loved. May I feel loved. May I feel luminous. And with each regular breath, we ask for one of the things that we ask for on Wednesdays. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. May I feel luminous and loved. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. If you'd like to invite someone that you can offer these two feelings to, just put them in front of you in your mind's eye and offer it to them. May you feel luminous. May you feel loved. 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 And now I invite you to just bring yourself back to yourself, and with just a couple of breaths, may I feel luminous. May I feel loved. May I feel luminous. And may I feel loved. And then just finish just by breathing. Wherever you are. Regular breaths. You don't need to push these. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you were able to find some peace and stillness, and that you enjoyed doing a body scan. May you feel luminous, and may you feel loved, and may you have a great day.